They've accused me of being a QAnon conspiracy theorist. Put them in front of a firing squad. Don't you ever quit fighting for those little children.
This is Not My Party. Brought to you by the Bulwark. By now, y'all must have heard about QAnon, the insane web of conspiracy theories that grew on 8chan and then took the Republican base by storm.
The storm is coming.
The storm is upon us.
A storm is coming.
Q has laid out the script over the past couple years.
In the Q world, JFK Jr. is alive. The Pope might be dead. Democrats like Hillary Clinton are frazzle dripping, which apparently means skinning babies' faces and wearing them for restorative powers. I'd recommend a rose face mask from Sephora instead. Wow, just $25. But here's the main thrust of the theory. At the highest levels of government, there's a cabal of child sex predators, and Donald Trump is leading the charge to stop it. So when Trump, lost, the conspiracy twisted and expanded to explain it. QAnon followers became swept up in Trump's stolen election lie.
I believe that Donald Trump won the election.
Smash the delusion of Joe Biden as our president. He is not.
Which led brainwashed people to try to take matters into their own hands. We're still not 100% certain who is behind Q, but all the evidence connects the origins to this creep, Jim Watkins. He's obsessed with pigs, weird porn, and Trump. It's always the ones you least suspect.
You can say that again, pal.
As the theory goes, Jim got tired of the Q drops and started missing the pig troughs. So he passed the QAnon baton to his son Ron, aka Code Monkey, the former site admin for 8chan. Here he is, kinda sorta accidentally admitting that he posted his Q at the end of the recent HBO documentary.
So thinking back on it, it was basically 3 years of intelligence training, teaching normies how to do intelligence work. It's basically what I was doing anonymously before, but never as Q.
Ron had slipped up.
I'm not Q.
But no matter who Q is, they faded away. There hasn't been an official Q drop since December 8th. And Ron posted on January 20th about going back to our lives as best we are able. But here's the problem. There's no clean reset or return to normal. People don't just stop believing because their demagogue shrinks away out of boredom or fear of legal consequences. They get pissed off, double down, and get radicalized further. Now over half of Republicans think Biden didn't win legitimately, a theory that of course is also being pushed by Mango Mussolini himself. And a third believe the Q theories about the deep state are mostly true. And now one of the most prominent Q adherents is trying to take over the South Carolina Republican Party. Meet Lin Wood.
Every lie will be revealed. They're killing our children.
Wood got rich and somewhat famous as a lawyer who went after media companies on behalf of clients who thought they'd been defamed. But his notoriety skyrocketed after the election as he became one of the most prominent pushers of the election fraud conspiracy. In South Carolina, he's going town to town, spreading nonsense so absurd that it would be rejected from Veep as being too over the top. Trump still has the nuclear codes.
I believe the military would get that authority from Donald J. Trump. He's got the box.
Nope.
Joe Biden only got 2% of the vote.
Joe Biden never got more than 2% of a vote in his life.
No.
And when I was down there, he told me Joe Biden's inauguration was faked. His proof was that Biden was squinting when he was sworn in, when the sun should have been overhead at high noon.
That's utter
Now, there have always been kooks in politics. And according to insiders in South Carolina, this particular kook is only going to get about a fourth of the vote.
However,
That amounts to hundreds of thousands of believers in South Carolina and millions across the country. There are even members of Congress who campaigned on this nonsense and still spread it. So while Lin will probably lose, this ain't nothing.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
When a critical mass of people start to believe that their neighbors and elected officials are enemy pedophiles, they start to act accordingly in extreme ways. And the only way for the truth to win out is for leaders, particularly conservative leaders, to be relentless about speaking truth and snuffing out this dangerous mass delusion. We'll see you next week for more Not My Party. For more weekly episodes of Not My Party, hit that subscribe button.